Chad,
Yep.
we're here in Venice. You're homeless. Tell me about it.
It's not too bad for me. I've been homeless most of my life, so I grew up on the street, kind of know the whole vibe, how it goes. Homeless in Hawaii, homeless in Oregon, homeless here. It's pretty much it for homelessness, mainly in Oregon, Hawaii, and here.
But now you said you were first homeless at 9 years old.
Yeah.
What happened?
My mom lost her house, so we lived in a car, ended up moving down here, lived in the car here, moved back, lived in a sort of apartment there. She had an abusive relationship. We fled the state to Hawaii. I finished 6th grade in Hawaii. Then we had to leave the homeless shelter, so then I stayed in the car with my mom for a week. And then I was like 11, just on my own, running around, occasionally getting beat up by full-grown men. Taught me how to take a hit and stuff like that, though, and how the street works.
You're 11 years old, running around on the streets by yourself?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
No kid should grow up like that.
No. A lot of bad things happen. A lot of bad things. Yeah. And
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm stronger for it. Then we ended up coming back here, being homeless here, or not here, to Oregon, to the mainland. And then after a little while, I ended up getting in trouble, went into foster care, and then I ran from foster care when I was about 13, and I've been on my own since then. I'm 28 now.
Oh my gosh, from 9 to 28, most of it homeless.
Yeah.
From 11 to 28, pretty much homeless and alone.
Yeah.
And you seem happy.
Yeah, well, you learn to take it with stride, you know. It's just the way life goes, I guess. I mean, I don't like being homeless, but like that's what I mainly know, you know. So like,
You've gotten used to it.
yeah,
Making the best of it.
yeah. A house is okay, but like, if I had a girlfriend or something, it'd be a lot better to have a house. Being in a house that's just me, it's kind of boring. You just sit there and like watch TV. I don't watch TV much.
Well, you grew up with nothing. You grew
Yes.
up out on the streets.
Yes. Right now, I got shorts, a pair of pants, and a jersey.
And that's all you own.
Yeah, no socks, no shoes, no boxers.
I know, I tried to give you socks and you wouldn't take them because you don't wear shoes.
Well, yeah, I don't have shoes. Well, I don't want to walk around in just socks.
Well, that's California for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm missing my 2 front teeth. I got my whole face reconstructed with the bat. And my arm broken right here.
Oh my gosh,
and
how
right
old
there.
were you?
That was about 3 years ago on my birthday. I was blacked out, and a store clerk gave me a dirty look, came back later, still blacked out, and I guess I beat him up a few times, I don't know, I don't remember. And he came out with a bat, broke my arm there, and hit me in the face, and then he kept hitting me when I was knocked out. And then I had 95% of my face reconstructed.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, when you were a kid out on the streets, a lot of abuse?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, physical, sexual, mental, yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, I know you keep saying that, and I'm going to keep saying I'm sorry.
It
Because no
sucks.
kid should grow up like that.
No, it sucks. It's pretty rough. An ex-cop, I woke up and he was jerking me off. My grandma molested me. Other dudes have perved on me. And I kind of grew a defense mechanism. If I'm sleeping and you touch me, I just swing in my sleep. And then I wake up with like a bruised elbow or bruised hands. And I know someone tried perving on me, and then I just went back to bed and they didn't get it. Didn't work.
Right.
So I built up certain defense mechanisms from stuff like that. It's kind of like a PTSD thing.
Well,
I
that's
think.
what people don't understand about homelessness, especially somebody like you that's grown up outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Here, when you step this way, you're getting in the sun a little bit. Yeah, whoa, that's perfect. And you've adapted to a life on the streets.
Yeah, for sure.
And a life of survival.
Yeah. Kept me skinny, I guess, and tan.
Well, that's because of Hawaii and California.
Yeah, woo!
You didn't get tan in Oregon.
I did.
Yeah.
I did in Oregon too, but I would purposely go out and tan because I knew I was coming here. And
Yeah.
if I would have been really white and came here, it would have sucked.
Yeah.
I would be burnt so bad. Yeah.
So, what's your future like?
My future? I don't know, man. If I can get a job, because I've never really actually had a real job. Being homeless my whole life. I mean, I don't even have ID. I don't got shit. I got I told you, some lighters, and then pair of sweats, a jersey, and then these shorts. And that's all the stuff I got. I've had less though, so I've had just shorts and nothing else, and still survived. So I mean, at least I got the jersey and the sweats and the lighters.
What would you want people to know about children growing up outside?
Don't do it. It freaking sucks. I mean, yeah, it might make you street, some things like that, whatever benefits, but it's not worth it.
Well, it wasn't by choice. So
No, but
you were not homeless by choice.
no, but still, like, help them, I guess. It's not an easy life. It's pretty rough. I got scars all over my body.
Well, where would it
Missing two teeth
have
in my
been help? I mean, would it have been to help your mom stay that she could have provided, or
Both. I mean, I was abused by the time I was like 2. So, I mean, that gave me anger problems and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe even before then, too. So, I mean,
that's what people don't understand. You know, the childhood trauma. You know, I say, you know, lack of affordable housing, childhood trauma. You know, my gosh. Wow.
yeah, when shit like that happens, most people tend to run away and go do their own thing and find out who they are, be their own person. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be themselves, like not be controlled or have things pushed on them. They want to be able to like have the owner and control of their own life. You know, like by the time I was 11, I didn't think I would make it to 13. I thought I was gonna die. There's a full-grown man that would beat me up and stuff. And then I met this dude that looked out for me, get me hotels and food and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. He's like one of the main father figures in my life. His name's Umbasa, by the way, from Hawaii. Yeah, it's a way cool dude.
I never thought I was gonna live to 25.
Right? I'm 28 and I'm still here. How is that? How is that? It's crazy.
Well, you still have a long life, man.
I know I do. Hopefully it gets better. I don't know. I sleep on the beach or I sleep on the grass. Sleeping on the beach, you get a bunch of sand in my hair and it's really annoying. Love the ocean. If I have to, I'll eat out of a trash can so I don't starve. I don't know. Just gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. I've been eating out of dumpsters since I was a little kid. At least I don't eat like gross stuff like I had to then, you know? But it's still like my favorite thing. It's embarrassing, it sucks, but like that or starve. I literally have no money. Don't really care about money. I mean, yeah, I could use it, but like if I had all the money in the world, I would just want to do the right things and help people, start organizations that help people, help unite unite all the continents so we can do what we're supposed to do, not be divided, be united. If one country's suffering, help all the other countries come to help it out. You know, shit like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that I like to think about and I would like to do, but like I'm just one homeless person that I got a lot of plans and stuff.
You can do it. You can do it.
I know, but I need to become rich. How am I supposed to be rich? Be a model, be an actor? I guess, maybe. I don't know.
I ask myself that all the time.
Right?
There's things I want to do that I don't have the money to do.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. We'll see where the future goes. I'll be alive or dead for it. Probably alive. I'm pretty strong. If they couldn't take me out when I was like 10, 13, 11, then I don't think they're going to take me out at 28. So I'll probably be alive for it.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Help unite the earth. Help save the land and ocean.
One more.
Like the ecosystem, all that.
One more.
One more. Get people to wake up, see what they're doing. Every piece of trash they throw on the ground isn't hurting just the earth, it's hurting themselves. Get people to be nicer and care about each other, you know? World peace type stuff.
Great wishes.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much for talking to me.
Yeah, you have a great day and God bless.